Hunter Stewart. Kailuz Low. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, just joining us on Friday Night Racing. We got 13.5 four-wheel in warm-up.
Aaron Austin. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, I got Spencer making his way to driver's right. Rohan, I need to get you out there to turn marshal. Rohan. Loop is going up in about 10 seconds. Let's get that buggy over the line. I want to say it's Hunter Stewart. All right, that said, yeah, we'll go 2 more cars. Yeah, make that 1. Fine. There you go. Kalis is like, nope, I want this one to count. So there you go. After a 4-wheel buggy, we're going into short course right after this. Again, short course is after this in 5 minutes. Yep. It's okay. Just take a pick. You can put them in whatever heat you want. I'll figure it out. Okay, no problem. Easy. Thanks. Kalis out front, also getting the best opening lap of a 16.5. Kalis in pursuit of Aaron Austin as he overtakes at the flight deck on driver's left. Around that double apex, not on point just yet for this lap here for Kalis. Last time by was a 15.7. This one probably going to be a 16. 17 flat, very close. Way up the wall ride for Kalis. And that bobble, let's see, Aaron Austin trailing by 5 seconds. I think Kalis is still going to retain the top spot, but Austin chips away a second out of that. Hunter Stewart, nobody to play with as he makes his way on driver's left. Wow, nice bobble out of Aaron Austin. Gets it back on all fours, though. A 17.9 nonetheless. Pretty good field tonight in our truck classes. The first of 2 trucks going to be up next. That's a short course. Stadium truck about in the middle of the program, middle to the back end. I want to say it might be heat number 9 or 10. If you haven't gotten your name on the list for the Associated B7, they're coming at the end of this month, beginning of February, so make sure you're on the list. We'll definitely have more than enough. But just to be sure, make sure that you get your name on that B7 list. Kalis, fast lap 15.7 on lap number 3. Aaron and Hunter both 17 flat. Everybody separated by a lap for pace with Kalis 18 lap run, Austin 17, Hunter on a 16. Again, up next, going to go into short course right after this. Kalis chipping away at the times, up to a 19 lap run now, a 19.15. And Hunter Stewart improving his time up to a 17 lap run for Hunter. And Hunter improved his hot lap to a 17 flat. And Aaron Austin getting into the 16s, 16.9. Almost a save there. That didn't hurt too bad. I guess I got trouble with the YouTube feed again. That's interesting. Thanks there, Julian. Five seconds, drivers. Okay, one more to go. Looking for Hunter. There he is. Okay, Kalis goes to 1804, Aaron Austin 1701, Hunter 1717. And short course track is now yours. Short course track is yours.
Barry Soppet. Bob Benj. Michael Olenek. Gabriel.
Looking for a check out of Lucio and
1 minute to the start of the
Josiah
race.
Hamanowski. All right, Lucio dropping on the track. Okay, next one. Okay, all good.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Going to do a live loop start in this class.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Josh Lucio.
Okay, everybody's in and good.
15 seconds to the start
Marshals,
of the race.
let's get my four-wheel buggies out there. Got Spencer and Austin. Who am I missing?
Less than 5.
Kalis, let's get you into the middle. Kalis, slow. Where you at? Kalis, where'd you go? Need to get you out there to Marshall. Holding up the program. Kalis Low. Need you into the middle so I can get this race started. Kalis Low, where you at? I'm looking for Kalis Low. Where are you at? Again, Kalis Low. Looking for Kalis Low. Where you at? We are waiting on you. Yeah, okay, there we go. All right. Loop's up, guys. Loop is up. Right in the middle of Kalis. Kalis, take a look. Yep. This is race number 3, short course. Okay, out front, Barry Soppet. That's after 3 laps. Pace for Barry going to be a 16-lap run. That's early on. Lucio with 2 laps in the book so far. His pace is a 14. Gabriel Bombach sitting third. Followed by Bob, Michael, and Josiah not making the start. Lead truck going to be the all-white. This is an open class, so there's no regulation on the motor. We'll help in front. We'll help in front. Anybody? Thanks. Short course. Definitely not going to result in the fastest lap times of the night, but they're definitely a blast to drive. Very smooth and graceful trucks. Kind of a little slower on the reaction. You got to wait for it. You can still muscle these things around, but you got to be kind of patient for that wheels to take into the weight transfer. We're 2.5 in, 2.5 to go. Again, lead truck going to be Barry Soppet, the all-white. Lucio going to be that light bluish gray down the back straight, black on the tail. That's second spot. Gabriel Bombach in the third spot, running the green truck. Bob Bench, 4, followed by Michael. Fast lap going to be an 18.5 out of Barry Soppet. We'll help in front. So first Friday night on this track layout, what we ran at the Winter Champs on Sunday, same configuration. I think we're likely going to tweak a couple of the jumps, make them a little easier for you guys next week. Definitely challenging. This is what we ran on Sunday. Soppet continues to lead, followed by Lucio and Bombach third. 15-lap pace out of Barry on the cusp of a 16-lap run for Barry. Lucio on a 13-lap run. Gabriel 12, Bob on an 11. There you go. Good job, Michael. Good job. Fast laps remain as they were. I got to make mention about Bob Bench hot lap at 22. Gabriel 24. Up after this, we're going to 21.5 two-wheel buggy after this. 21.5 two-wheel. Fifteen seconds. Ooh, rough in front. Up after this, again, 21.5 two-wheel, going to be right after this. Barry, you're done. Almost a 16-lapper, doing it in 5:03. That's a 15.503. Bob, you finished fourth in that. 11:01 is your time. 3 to go. Bombach finishing third, 12.514. And there's 2 to go. Lucio's done, 13.510. 1 more to go. Blue and white. I guess we're going to throw in the towel. So going to 21.5 two-wheel buggy. Track is yours. Again, 21.5 two-wheel. Track is yours.
System of a Downs. Jim Yam. Ryan Bibko. Tim Elbert. Tony Wilson. 1 minute to the start of the race. Nick Chavez. David Newell. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Thanks. Need to get the rest of my short course drivers out there. The
Less
rest
than
of my
5.
short course. I got Michael. I got Bob. Hey, how about a little help for Bob out there? A little help for Bob. Not everybody on driver's right. We'll get the loop up. Let's get somebody on driver's right to the middle. One more from the marshals on driver's right. Loops up. All right, that'll be good on the marshaling. Separation for everybody. This is the beginning of 21.5 two-wheel buggy. Yeah, 21.5. You're going to be seeing this coming out to be the more popular class. Going to be recognized nationally, etc. Already the movements in on-road and definitely rather large. It's definitely the biggest on-road class, 21.5 two-wheel. Everybody's gone from 17.5 to 21.5. Imagine the off-road will follow suit. Well, a minute and a half in, 3.5 to go. David Noel on top of the leaderboard, followed by Bibko, second spot. Bibko trailing by 0.6 seconds. Wilson sitting third, back by 3 seconds. Downs trailing Wilson by 2 seconds, who has got Elbert to worry about. Elbert is trailing by 0.2, followed by Chavez and Yam. Separation, your top 5 cars separated by 6 seconds. We're talking about Downs, Elbert, Wilson, Bibko, and Noel. So that's going to switch up quite a bit. Those tiny little mistakes are going to make the difference in this 21.5 class. Caution, that's clear. Bibko taking it away from David Noel, but only by 2 seconds. Downs and Elbert, 1.5 seconds back to Downs. So that's a good battle between Wilson, who's down the straight. He's on driver's right. Wilson, a left double apex wall ride, now in front of the driver's stand. Downs likely going to be the green buggy. Yeah, it's his green buggy down that back straight. And keep an eye on Elbert. Good 3-car battle there. Wilson, Downs, and Elbert. Right in front, yeah, that's Elbert in front of the driver's stand. Clear? Yep, all good. Traffic now just coming. So that's going to put the battle to Wilson and Downs, as Elbert's going to have a rough one here. Downs doing a 22nd lap last time by, so that goes to advantage Tony Wilson. 18.6 last time by for him. He's now 2.5 seconds up on Downs. Wilson, though, trailing the top two battle by 6 seconds now. Ryan Bibco's pace is 17:15. David Knowles 16:05. Tony Wilson 16:17. Now Downs moving up over Wilson. In front, that's a good place to be for, and a bad landing there. Going through that full order, it's Bibco, Knoll, Wilson, Downs, Yam, Elbert, and Chavez. Going into 40 plus 2 wheel, the first of 2 heats up next, back straight, that's clear. Yeah, most of these guys racing the 21.5 class this past weekend on Sunday at the Winter Champs. Wow, Bibco, 17.5, his hot lap right in the middle of the run here. Noel looks like he might get the lead back and possible TQ. Going to come down to this lap out of Bibco as he makes his way. There you go, Bibco getting it right back, getting an 18 flat on the last lap. Ryan Bibco takes it by 200ths of a second, 0.017 seconds. Bibco got TQ from David Knoll, so that's the way that is going into round number 2. Wilson going at 16:08, Yam a 15:05. Same thing with Downs, also going 15:05. Pretty good close battle. Downs and Yam were separated by half a second. That's for 4th and 5th. Elbert going to be 6, and Chavez. All right, getting to 40 plus 2 wheel, first to 2.
Ryan Bernalot, Eric Gonzalez, Rice Cakes, Kinlo, Omar Man and Salsa, Bob Benj, One minute to the start of the race. Jason Baumbach, 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay.
Merrick Camilasa.
Good on the marshals, so we'll get the
15
loop
seconds
up.
to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, as you cross line, your personal time begins. This is 40 plus 2 wheel, 2 heats tonight in this class. I want to say about, 16, 17 entries tonight in this. And even more in intermediate class. Intermediate, definitely pretty stacked tonight. Always pretty close battle with those guys. We're going into, I want to say after this, we're going into Stadium Truck. Best lap so far, we're only halfway through the opening lap. Vernali, 18-1. And all right, with all cars through, looks like that'll stick. 18-1, best opening lap, Ryan Vernali. Though Gonzalez just matches that 18-1 as he completes his second lap. Trouble at the final double. Oh, that's rough. Can I cost laps for all those drivers as they make their way down that back straight? That's Gross, Myrick, and Benj. Yeah, rough lap. Gonzalez, a fourth 18-second lap in a row for Eric. His pace is 17:11. Vernali, 3 18s with a 20. That's putting him on a 16:03 pace. Omar at the moment only 2 18s, and he's 16:13 for pace. Myrick at the moment sitting fourth, followed by Gross, Lowe, Bombach, and Benj. Oh, wrong. There's a ramp there, Bob. Right there. There you go. Yeah, that was from boot camp. Teach these guys that first jump in front of the rhythm section. Got some pretty cool plans for this layout too. There's going to be a bit changing, making things interesting with this course. Caution in front, caution in front. Well, let's see. 3 down, 2 minutes to go. Gonzalez is still out in front. He's led it since lap number 2. Pace is a 16:03, where Vernali is a 16:11. Manansala 16:11 as well. Gross a 15:06. Kinlow 14:18. Bombach on a 13. Bob on a 12. Looks like Camalosa's out early. Well, Bobbler at a low. So Gonzalez, man, last time by for Eric Gonzalez, 17:4, best lap we've seen in this this 40-plus group. Vernali's 17:9. 18:3, that's a two-way tie for the third quickest lap, going to Omar and Brian Gross. Again, that's an 18:3. 19 flat out of Myrick. 19:6 out of Kinlow. Those are all, that's everybody's hot laps with under 40 seconds. Again, there's a second heat of 40 plus 2 wheel up after this. Bombach, you're done? Only one car finished. And then there's Ryan Vernali also done. Kinlow, Omar, Eric Gonzalez both done. 2 more cars to go, 2 to go. Make that 1 more to go. Boy, Gross overtakes Manansala. Good final lap for BG. Not so much. Omar Manansala, 24-second that last lap. Gonzalez takes it, sets the bar in 40 plus with a 17:16. Vernali goes to 16:09, Gross 16:16. Manansala a very close 16:17. Kin squeezing out 14. Bombach going 13, and also 13 out of Bob Benge. Race number 6 now up. Another heat of 40 plus. After that, we're going to stadium truck and then back into the two-wheel classes.
Martin White,
Saving the best for last tonight.
Barry Soppett, Aaron Austin, Mike Council, Kevin Allen, System of a Downs, "1 minute to the start of the race. Tim Elbert,
Those of you turn marshals spread out, it'd be great to get 2 people in the middle. Again, 2 people into the center.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. David Newell, "15
All right,
seconds
8
to the start of
drivers
the
in
race.
this. All right, we'll get the loop up. 1 more to cross. All right, as you cross line, your time begins, guys. Spread out. This is second heat of 40 plus two-wheel. Work together, guys. Yep. All right, we are at 1 down with 4 to go. Council out in front. Let's see, who got the best opening lap? Best opening lap went to Martin White, 18 flat. And Martin backed that up with a 17.5, though Mike Council backed his with a 17 flat. Barry Soppett now dipping down to a 17.4 for his personal best. Aaron Austin getting his best lap, 17.8. That was just done. Council last time by 17.4. You're going to have to wait a little bit on that one. 1 more car to pass. All right, game on. Corner table, guys, thanks. Help's on the way. Well, 2 minutes into it, actually it's 2:10, 2:50 remain. Mike Council is still out front on the 17:03 pace, where Barry Soppett trailing by half a second. Really close Martin White. He's a little ways back, about half a lap back to Council. White had a rough lap a couple laps ago. Down sitting 4th. Aaron Austin 5th, followed by Noel, Allen, and Elbert. TQ set by Eric Gonzalez. It's a 17-16. Right now, our top 2 cars are better than that. We'll see if they can hang on. They got 2 minutes to prove themselves. Help in front, help in front. Will help. a minute 15 to go. Under a minute. Barry Soppet on a 17:09 pace. Good enough for TQ. Same thing with Mike Council and Martin White. They're all a little quicker than TQ time set by Gonzalez, 17:16. Mike 17:10. Martin White 17:14. Aaron Austin is 16:02. That would put Austin fifth overall. Keith Downs right now fifth spot. He's a 16:14 pace. That time would put Downs seventh overall. Good enough for the A main. Though Noel, Allen, and Elbert, you got to find a little bit of time to make it into that A main event directly. Noel getting the job done. Now that would be the finish chime for race number 6. Keep going, nobody's done. Downs, first one caught. Aaron Austin, you're done. Barry Soppet, you're done. New TQ, Barry Soppet, nice job. Council's done. David Noel, you're done. Oh, Noel, rough last lap, man. That sucked. It looked like Noel was going to go 7th qualifier with that. Now end up having to go Q9 at the moment, just top of the B. There's another round to go yet. Though top 4 cars in this into the A main directly. Barry, Mike, and Martin going to be your top 3. Aaron Austin finishing 4th here will be 5th overall. And Noel, oh, yeah, 0.4 of a second there, David. All right, next up, race number 7, 13.5 Stadium Truck. Track is yours.
Ryan Bibko. Jim Yam. Too Soon Jr. Eric Gonzalez.
Back straight, right in the middle. Right in the middle of the back straight. Couldn't be more dead center.
Rice Cakes.
Go high or low, but just don't go down the middle. All right, that's clear.
1 minute to the start of the race. Hunter Stewart. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Andrew Newell. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Okay, we're good to go with marshals, and these trucks are ready to rock and roll. One more to cross. There we go. Loop is up, guys. As you cross line, your time begins. All right, loop is up. This is the beginning of 13.5 Stadium Truck, race number 7. Going into the buggy classes right after this, we're talking sportsmen. A couple heats of intermediate tonight, the biggest group of the evening. Those guys up and about too.